How's everybody doing out there? My name is Reggie Redfern, BreakthroughConscious.com. Okay, and I am a expert internet marketer. Okay, that's my business. And today, what I am here to let you know is I'm speaking to all of my young brothers and sisters, and I don't mean just black brothers from another mother, white, Asian, Latino, you name it. Okay, specifically, what I'm talking to you is the dope dealers. Dope dealers, even drug dealers can do this business. I can show you how to do this business. Now, why do I say that? Is that because I'm trying to recruit drug dealers, or I'm condoning drug dealing? Nah, hell no. The dope game is too overrated. Now, that's just my opinion, okay? Not trying to offend anyone. But I think the dope game is overrated. And I'm here to let you know, my dope dealing brother, that you've heard me mention in other videos, are trapped in the mindset that society and the powers that be have put on you. Because they told you were nothing but a raggedy old dope dealer, a criminal, a street thug, and you'll never amount to nothing. You're a con. You're a miscreant. You're a menace to society. Well, let me tell you something about you, dope dealer. So long as you can run that dope, you can run a corporation. That's what I said. Hear me now. Hear me good. So long as you can run that dope, you can run a corporation. Let me tell you why I say that, okay? I'm gonna break this down for you real quick, and this is not to showcase my expertise in dope dealing, all right? There's nothing to brag about in that arena. All right, but I think that if there's any drug dealers watching this video, you know, they're gonna say, okay, brother gonna know a little something about what he talking about. Okay, so let me explain to you real quick how this thing go. All right. First and foremost, dope dealer goes and he buys a large quantity of product from someone called wholesale. He buys bulk. That's called wholesale. And then he takes that back to wherever he operates, okay, and he will add a cutting agent to it to stretch it or to make more of it. Or he will chop it down into smaller increments, okay, or he will process it or cook it or whatever you want to call it, and then chop it down into smaller pieces. And what he's going to do is he's going to sell it, and that's called retail. You see the business here already? All right, let's dive a little bit deeper here, okay? This same dope dealer, who's nothing but a stupid, dumbass drug dealer, who don't know no better, right? That's what they told you, okay? Now, and this is gonna differ a little bit depending on whether you live in the city or whether you live in the country. And when I say the country, I don't mean the suburbs. If you don't know there's a difference between the suburbs and the country, you've never been to the country, okay? Get on the street, drive as far as you can until you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. Then drive 5 more miles and you'll be in the country, okay? Now, but either way it goes, these are predominantly the same. So you take all of that product and now you've got it packaged and bagged and you're ready to go to market, retail, right? So what do you have to do? Well, if you're in a city, now we have to get into territory called blocks, okay? Spaces where you have the right and the authority to sell your product. Or if you're in the South or in the country, you know, you have what we used to call when I was a kid, the spot or a crack house, what is now referred to commonly as the trap, okay? Now, this dope dealer is going to take all of his product and he's going to distribute it amongst upper management, okay? Or a board of directors. Same concept, baby. Corporate, same concept, okay? So you got a clique or you got a crew. And then you're gonna give, let's say it's 3 of y'all, okay? Just for the sake of the example, it's 3 of y'all. And you're gonna give each 3 of those guys equal quantity of this dope. Because you can't man every corner. You can't be everywhere every time. So you got each one of these 3 guys in a different spot. Now, what are these guys gonna do? Well, these guys are your upper management. They have a lot of things to manage. Okay, they have to manage the product, they have to manage the money that's coming in, they have to manage the count, they got to manage when you need to re-up, they got to manage any problems on the block, all of this stuff. So they can't sell the product. So what are they going to do? They're going to go to the spot in which they have been delegated, that's called management, delegated to run, and they are going to break the product down further and give it to the next level of workers. You with me? You're gonna pass it down to them. And then what are they gonna do? They what's called the runners. They're the employees. They're gonna do the actual hand-to-hand exchanging and bringing you back the money. Delegation, folks. Now that's just a quick, run through of the dope game. That's not to glorify the dope game. What I'm trying to get you to understand is dope game runs just like a corporation. You have the same skill set that it requires to run, Virgin Records, Microsoft, Berkshire Hathaway, you name it. The structure is the same. So stop letting people tell you what your value is and what you're worth. Stop letting people tell you that you just a dope dealer or you just some poor boy from the hood and your only 3 options in life is to be a drug dealer, a rapper, or a sports athlete. That's ridiculous. How do you tap into business like I am? Let me show you how you can run a legitimate business. Won't have to look over your shoulder for who coming after you or what you have. How you can bring positivity and build character in the people in your neighborhoods rather than tearing them all down. And how you can run a business and live a life that won't lead you to a pine box or a steel cage. Let me tell you what you need to do, my dope dealing friends. The first thing you need is a mindset shift. I can help you get that too. The second thing you need to do is click the link below this video. Click the link below the video. Watch the presentation. Make a decision to change your life. Make a decision to change your life today before you the one in that pine box or that steel cage. Can't say it no clearer, no more cut and dried, y'all. That's what it is. That's who I am. It is what it is. Peace, love. I'll see y'all in the next video.